serve more customers and get bigger and bigger. And I think Maggie said something like, well, what would I do with the property here? And Pam said, well, you could use it as a nursery. And I thought that was perfect. You know, I mean, I don't think we should be concerned about anything but ensuring that we preserve the residential character of the neighborhood. And when people say, oh, they can start at 8, but if they can prove that they could, starting at 7 would be better for the business, then they can start at 7. I don't care what is good for the business when I hear reveille at 7. You know, I have to get up at 4:30 every morning. I like to sleep till 9. And I don't want to hear a lot of stuff. And I think a residential neighborhood should be that way. Like John Rowe said, you know, we really thought that we were living next to a nursery and we could listen to plants grow all day long. And like Pam said, maybe it should be a nursery. And that's what maybe it should be. If we can't find a fair solution for Pam, it isn't right to use Pam's land as a buffer for the nursery. And that's essentially what has happened here. The reason why there's such a thin line along Pam is because Pam has a lot of land and it creates its own buffer. But that land belongs to Pam, not to anyone else. So it shouldn't be used as a buffer for the nursery when it doesn't belong to the nursery. So if we can't find a fair solution for everybody, then perhaps the special permit should not be granted.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
We'll entertain a motion.
We
What?
need to continue before we,
I need you before you go
Why?
with that motion.
To do what?
1 minute. Or we should
All right,
continue
we're
to
going to continue this hearing to April
9.
9th at,
It's either 7:15 or 7:30, your choice.
what is happening?
You've got
7 o'clock, we have the condo.
We're going to do signs?
no, the scenic road is at 6:45, 7 o'clock, you've got the condo bylaw.
We're continuing the hearing.
I want to ask if you can change the date of the next hearing, because I'm going to be out of town on the 9th.
What does the board think?
Do we have a proposed date? I mean, are we proposing
What do
that
we have?
move it to the 23rd?
It
Or
would be the 16th, I guess.
16th, I have a conflict.
Yeah, I actually think I
already.
may have a conflict on the 16th, but I would have to double check it on my work calendar.
I don't expect that we would conclude on the 9th.
I think no.
We would have a discussion, but if you could be here, is there another, is on either side of the 9th or any of those days good?
No, I've got meetings all that week.
Technology today shouldn't be a problem.
What?
When I was away over the winter.
Well, we're not going to discuss it, we're going to see what we can do, but,
I'd prefer to
What?
keep the date. I'd prefer to keep the date.
I think that we're going to have to keep the date. And you should talk to Mr. Dunn and Mr. Johanning about your issues.
I simply asked.
Okay.
Sorry.
We have attempted to accommodate you, but we don't think that we can. Sorry.
I would have a question about follow-on dates. The next logical date is the 23rd, but that is school vacation week, and I'm out of the country that week.
Well,
So I would ask the board to consider another date other than the 23rd for the date following the 9th.
well, okay, if we don't do, we could continue it from the 9th to a date further out. It might be useful to do that. What? The 10th? He's out of the country. You don't proceed without your lawyer.
No, the 9th we're meeting.
He's the 16th, yeah.
He's out of
I'm
the
out of the-
country on the 23rd. I'm saying April 10th.
Friday.
Friday?
No, thank you. Gonna end up divorced.
Ready? I do have one comment for you. before
Okay,
you-
now we're going to continue this hearing to the 9th at what time?
7:30 would make more sense. We've got the
Okay,
condo article.
at 7:30.
Fine.
Okay, now, Mr. Clark?
Good. At 6:45, you have a scenic road hearing for the Eustace Estate.
Yeah?
They want to open the wall on the western side of the gatehouse, where the original driveway is. I'm sorry?
6:45 when?
On the 9th,
On the 9th, okay.
April 9th. They have a scenic road hearing that is published in the paper, will be in again next week. They have a wall opening, there'll be 3 trees behind the wall, so they don't count towards the tree warden issue. The trees are marked, the wall is staked out.
We need
If you
to swing
could
by,
take a
yeah.
look at it before that next meeting, save yourself some time.
Why are they open?
Ed, you,
They're going to, that will be their main access to the property
Flip that.
for New England, historic New England. That will be the new main entrance. Instead of going through the archway, instead of having to go up the road where the people live, this is an entrance on their property in the front, be their new entrance.
All right, we'll go take a look.
Find
I'm
out
done.
later on.
Move to adjourn?
Second.
Aye.
Aye.
Mike, you voted yes.
Mike, say aye, please.
Please say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.